y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarottea. Okay, if you like what you see, please, I'm trying to tell you, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the T-Team are over here getting it in with some of these good old tarot messages, yes. If you would like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. All readings are $44.44. Okay, please allow for a 24 to 48 hour turnaround time. And if you would like to just share a little tea, because sometimes, you know, y'all hear a reading and y'all want to share a little tea, please go ahead and hit me up at dftbox@gmail.com. Please give me a little time to get back to you on that one as well. But believe me, I do read everything and I do care, okay? So I'm always going to come through with the come through on that tea box. Y'all just have to give me a couple of little minutes. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Also, Dark Feminine membership tier dropping tonight. Yeah. Okay, I know some people have been asking for it, all right? We're going to go ahead and do some bad girl shit on the side. Yeah. I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and get into today's reading. Somebody out there, you have a masculine that you're just curious about. This masculine has settled. He has settled for a karmic. You think he chose her. You think that he just is like, you know, I'm choosing her. She's the one. That's not true. He's settling for this karmic for some reason. And we're just going to find out why. Somebody is curious why this man is like he's backed off from you and kind of settled for someone he himself may have even acknowledged. It's kind of like, you know, I'm already getting an energy that this is a masculine that's kind of selfish. There's something selfish about the choice that he made. But we're going to go ahead and look into what that may have been. What the energy may be, even surrounding that particular situation, okay? Because this man settled. This was not just a choice. He settled. Okay, we had this fall on off the table. The Strength card, y'all. This man's strength ain't what you think it is. Yes, strength with an F. Ain't what you think it is. We also see us coming out the gate with the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. This man is injured. His finances ain't right. He kind of, this man isn't even sure that he can be effective standing on his own. He's always afraid of homelessness. Not sure if he actually has this problem, but he's afraid that he will have this problem. So this man often stands outside of any relationship where he can't guarantee somebody's going to take care of him financially. So this is somebody, this woman is obviously creating a home for him and always has. This is a street, he's a street kind of character. He kind of runs the street a lot. 5 of Pentacles energy, he's not home a lot. He's not in a very holy or even moral space. He's not coming into the home. He's ripping and he's running. And there is a karmic there that is providing a holy and safe environment for him. Whoever this karmic is, y'all, I'm getting so much right out the gate, so that y'all bear with me because it's all coming. Whoever this karmic is, it's as though she's delusional. She's with a masculine that has very dark energy, and she is treating him like he is a lighter energy. It's like she doesn't know him very well. She's painted a picture of this masculine that's not actually real. Yeah, there's something delusional about this. There's something very delusional about this. This feminine, okay? And it's this karmic feminine, and it allows him to kind of exploit. Okay? He's also injured, and there's something going on with him. We saw the Strength card slide on off. I mean, strength side of the die slide on off the table. There's also something going on with this man where he's not strong. This man is hiding weakness. The foundation of who he is he's not that strong. That's the foundation. And he may feel like he's not quite capable. There's some self-esteem issues. And he is exploiting. It's like this woman has created an illusion of him in her mind He's not even who she's made him up. Maybe he told her some lies about who he is, and she has just chosen to believe the lies. You're not delusional about who he is, okay? She is. This is part of the reason he's over there. Okay, I totally didn't mean for that to fall out. We came out on the Lovers, okay, with the Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords on the bottom. This man has a lot of air sign energy. He's a talker and he's a thinker, okay? King of Swords energy coming in on his side. He's not the most confident talker. He's not the most confident thinker. But he's been able to manipulate this particular woman and keep her in Lover's energy, okay? And also keep her confused. He's keeping this woman off balance. And she's not really noticing that he has these weaknesses, that he's not the best thinker, not the best talker. He is like, I'm getting dumb jock energy, low-key. Yeah, I'm just going to come out and say it. And he's got a woman that doesn't really see him for who he really is. He's settling for her because he knows that you see his weaknesses. That's the energy that I'm getting, okay? Yeah, King of Swords is back here on the top with the Five of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This man is always uncertain of his destiny when he's with you because he wants to assert himself as a King of Swords, but you see him as the Five of Pentacles, which is who he truly is. Somebody that's kind of impoverished in terms of their value. You see him for who he really is. You see that he needs to work on his value, his self-esteem, his self-respect. You actually see this, okay? A lot of people don't see it. She certainly doesn't see it. Okay, and that's really why he stays over there with her. It's easy for him to do because she is blind. This karmic does not have a third eye at all. And he's able to hide there. He's able to seem like he's the type of man he ain't, and they never gonna be. All right. Okay, he's able to get away with it over there. And he's able to kind of lay in his weaknesses. So he has settled. He has settled for her. Based on his poor self-esteem, his poor self-image. He got some things he needs to work on. He kind of sees you know, I have to make sure y'all can see. He kind of is in a position where he feels as though you're kind of more of a mommy figure, a domineering figure. This may be a man. No, this is a man. This is a man who is afraid of fire sign women. Women who are high in fire sign energy scare the shit out of this man. It is because his mom is high in fire sign energy, and his mom also sees his weaknesses. His mom also challenges his foolishness. His mom is also aware that he doesn't live up to his full potential. Okay, I had to get a little water. His mom is also, she's not like this karmic. She's not like her, okay? What I say, Five of Pentacles. Baby, you and mama. Mama. Okay, y'all know I got to shout out my little nephew, Takeoff, up in heaven, okay? I love me some Takeoff, y'all. That was my nephew and my man. Shout out to Takeoff. Mama. Okay, even his mother is aware that he has this wayward energy, that he is somebody that kind of relies on the outside and the street to nourish him, and that this woman is still inside. She's kind of created this sanctuary energy inside that doesn't have anything to do with him. This woman is very delusional, y'all. Five of Pentacles again. Come on, somebody. This, listen, let me set these down because I'm finna tell y'all some shit. This karmic energy has created a 10 of Pentacles with this man by adding the 5 of Pentacles up twice. Did y'all hear me? She is taking a man who is piss poor morally and is not really somebody that properly values himself, and is telling herself that this adds up to a 10 of Pentacles. That's why he's there. You see him for the 5 of Pentacles that he is. Somebody that needs help. Excuse me, y'all. Somebody that needs help. Somebody that needs someone to help guide him. Someone that needs wisdom. You're saying that you need prayer. You need somebody to cover you. You need somebody to be there. You're stepping in as a divine feminine, as somebody who can pray and who can cover him. And he has this karmic over here that's just like, if we take two pieces of shit together, it'll be bullshit and we'll be married. This is literally what she's doing. She is not there to heal or to help him. She can't. She's a karmic. She doesn't even have those attributes. So she's taking her weakness and his weakness and adding them together and telling herself that she is in a legacy, that she is in a 10 of Pentacles. His mother does not like her for him because she feels like, you're helping my son stay at a limited space. And I wanted to see him, you know, grow. His mother would prefer someone like you because you're like her. You bring order. You bring common sense. He just would man up in a relationship with you. You would never have to ask him to man up. You would never have to hope for him to man up. He would man up. It's just what comes with being with a real woman, okay? And that's what would happen. Okay, church bells ring because y'all already know we got this judgment card coming through in the reverse, okay? This man's life has been at a standstill with this woman, and he's also not had to awaken spiritually with this woman, and he's been playing that. Okay, he doesn't have to look at himself. He doesn't have to get real with himself. He doesn't have to be real with anybody. Okay, he can still sit and lie to himself and tell himself that whatever messed up stuff is going on, oh, it makes sense because, you know, she accepts it. That's where he's at. Okay, Queen of Swords coming through the building. You were bringing with you a lot of truth. And this man lives in a lot of lies. Ace of Swords in the reverse. You were bringing a lot of emotion to the table. You were really trying to pull this man out of his shell. Ace of Cups with the Hermit in reverse. You were trying to pull him out. You were trying to pull him out of his shell. You were trying to get him to be someone that could really be respectable. Is the word I'm getting, okay? A respectable, almost magician, you know, a respectable man of action, a respectable man of thought, creative, a respectable, creative gentleman. He can't commit to that. Hierophant in reverse. He was not able to commit to that. Okay? He was not able to commit to that. He really dropped the ball when it came to you. He had some bad advice when it came to you. Okay? He allowed his own weaknesses to his own low self-esteem to make it very easy for him to glom on to poor advice. So like a jealous friend, okay? You know, a demonic energy, okay? A jealous buddy, somebody that simply doesn't want to see him with a good woman, that's going to say, oh, bro, you don't need, she too much work. That's not even true. If you wanted that friend, if you were willing to give him a chance, that friend would do all the work. Like he would be your whole little puppy. Okay, but he's going to tell his mans to, oh, no. You know, don't give her a chance, you know. So this has unleashed the spirit of grief into this man's life. Okay, this man is dealing with, and let me tell you something. You know, the demon of grief, okay, this demonic energy here, that is grief in this particular instance, wanted to latch on to this man's life. Denying you just kind of created an opportunity for that demon to get in. Him listening to his friend's voice, that is what brought that demonic energy into his life. Listening to a friend who literally is speaking to him about not being the best he can be. Are you kidding? Okay, that's literally where this friend is coming from. Okay, also, this man desperately is being called upon to change. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. We keep seeing this repetitive 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, it is being called upon him to change. He is ignoring it. He is ignoring it by entertaining demonic frequencies. He's ignoring it by staying outside. He's ignoring it by sticking himself to the person who's going to keep him in his lowest vibration. He's ignoring it by listening to friends that mean him no good. He's ignoring it by gambling. King of Pentacles in reverse. He's throwing money at nonsense. He's gambling. He's staying out at night. He's not doing what he's being called to do. Okay? He is allowing himself to be fed 6 of Cups energy based on whatever childhood traumas he has. He's listening to ideas based on that. His childhood, he may have been bullied. He may have been thought of as, you know, he might have been, I'm really hearing this, y'all. He might have been special needs as a child in some way. It could have been a physical need. It could have been a mental need. But either way, that is still what's powering a lot of his decisions. He is afraid to be with a full woman. Okay, he is afraid to step into that part of masculinity because he still sees himself as that kid that needed additional help. Okay, whatever that means, whether it was learning or physical, he still sees himself that way. And he doesn't really realize that God is trying to show him, like, you need to let that go. Okay, and step into something new. He's not realizing that. So this right now is an Emperor energy that is imbalanced. Okay, he's being called into Emperor energy, but he's afraid to step into that. So now this has just become a block for him. He's in a space where he is basically a brat. He is basically kind of not being with you is almost him throwing a tantrum. Okay, he's not willing to do right. Okay, it's like him throwing a tantrum towards the universe, and he's accepting injustice, imbalance into his life, and it's like no one can stop him from doing that. Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, this man has a lot of emotions. This man has a lot of feelings and a lot of things in him that he really, really, really would like to open up and share with you. Okay, but again, Emperor in reverse energy, this unjust emperor, this emperor that is refusing to be fair to himself. This man thinks that by not really coming through and offering you the things that you wanted, he thinks that he's letting you know that he's a man. And he's letting his mama know that he's a man. And I'm going to do what I want to do. That's not what he's doing. He's actually punishing himself. Okay. He's creating a dark night of the soul for himself. It is coming. Believe it. The dark night of the soul is coming. Okay. Knight of Cups is coming through in reverse. This man is putting himself in a position where he's going to ultimately start to experience more Five of Pentacles. This man's going to run into financial problems because what he is doing by staying with that karmic is creating an energy of barrenness in his life. He's not going to produce anything because that karmic is not a creatress. She doesn't create. She's delusional. So as this man is coming to a point where God is saying to him, hey, look at the fork in the road. It's time to change. He's not choosing the right path. He's not choosing the right path. So he's going to end up experiencing loss, okay? He's going to start experiencing loss. It's going to get to a point where he even may have a difficult time affording his grocery, okay? And that karmic, she's going to be there, but it's going to be a negative. She's going to start trying to he has some things that he needs to heal. And she's not going to tell him that he needs to heal those things. She's just going to buy grocery. If you understand what I'm saying. The type of feminine energy. See, I got to get into it. What a lot of these karmic masculines don't understand is that a karmic feminine is going to keep you in an infantile space. So you will never reach divine masculinity. Same thing for women. Okay, being with a karmic masculine, you are never going to become a goddess because he's going to encourage you to continue to function at your lowest nature. Okay. That's what he's going to do. You're going to become more and more infantile, more and more juvenile, okay? This man may also find that he's starting to struggle and have issues with his emotions, period. He doesn't know who he loves. He's becoming confused because it's not so much that he loves this karmic. He's settling for her because she compensates for his low self-esteem. So now he's confused. Do I really love her or am I just here because do I love this divine feminine? Who do I love? What's going on? He starts to become confused because she's making it easy for him to basically exist in a karmic space, okay? Where this divine feminine, on the other hand, Ace of Pentacles energy, has become disappointed in him. She has lost hope in him. Sis, you have lost hope in this man, and all you're caring about right now is bringing sanity to yourself. Bringing wellness to yourself, as you should. Ain't nothing else for you to care about. What you mean? Okay? That is your focus. How can I heal me? Okay? You realize that this man is broken. You realize Six of Wands energy in reverse. You realize that this man has basically fallen off of his horse. Okay, if you will. And is kind of in a place where you know, the victory just isn't there. Okay, he's not in a victorious space. He just isn't. Not a lot more you can say. 7 of Wands energy. Okay, 7 of Wands energy. This man has lost his will to really stand his ground. He's getting weaker. As it was, because he's with this karmic, he's not developing. He just doesn't realize that. Okay. So you're no longer competing to be in this man's life. You know, you're not. 5 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Cups. You don't care anymore. You're no longer thinking like, well, what can I do? Well, maybe we can talk. Maybe you don't care anymore. You realize that he is comfortable with mediocrity. He is comfortable not challenging himself. Okay. He's comfortable in this space. This makes sense for him. Okay. And now that you realize that, you're done. Okay. You're done. You have fallen back and said, you know what? I know that this man is about to go into kind of a dark night of the soul. And you're falling back and you're allowing whatever demonic energies that are after him to get to him. This man is going to be seduced and romanced into accepting a woman into his life that is, he thinks she's a toy. Okay. He thinks she's a toy. Okay. But she is not. Notice that she's coming in on a pale horse. Okay, this Knight of Cups, I'm getting very feminine energy from this. She's seductive. She seems to be totally in love with him. She is going to bring him so much trouble. Okay, she is going to be the destruction of his relationship with that karmic. He is weak. He's not going to be able to resist her. He's not going to be able to understand what's going on. She's going to come in and knock down a lot of barriers in his life and moving forward. 3 of Wands energy. He's going to find himself kind of being the talk. 3 of Pentacles, okay? Kind of being the talk. Kind of being looked at as a sucker for this woman, this Knight of Cups energy, okay? That is coming in on this pale horse. That's going to turn his family situation upside down. He will have no fight or push back, okay? To save his legacy, this lie anyway. The legacy was a damn lie, okay? The lady had added up 2 pieces of shittery and was trying to call the shittery a circumstance, a situation, a legacy, a marriage, or a long-term situation. He really was with someone who was this karmic that he was with long-term. Very desperate. A very desperate energy, okay? A very desperate energy. That 10 of Pentacles, okay? Very desperate energy that did anything to create this space because she was trying to feel love. This man actually did not love her, okay? He just didn't love himself, and he was looking to cheat by getting a woman to shoulder a lot of the load while he continued to run around and not love himself. So there is no new beginning coming to this man without you. He's not going to start any new relationship. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. He's actually about to lose that karmic. Okay, and step into a season of impatience. It's going to become very sudden for this man that he must immediately start changing his life. We know that the money is going to get a little funny. Okay, this karmic feminine energy is going to kind of fall apart with her once this, you know, this scarlet harlot that rode in on this pale horse gets into the situation. Okay, and once she comes into the picture, a lot of things going to have to change, okay? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. We do see you have completely bowed out. There's no one left now for him but this karmic. And she is no longer confused about him, okay? She becomes dissatisfied. He may have a child with this harlot that rats into his life, okay? He has a child or something with her that just leaves this karmic completely disgusted, okay? She starts to say to herself, look at this, 2, 2, 2, okay? We got 3 2s. However, 2 of them are reversed. 2, 2 of them are reversed. This woman, this karmic, she begins to notice that there is no room for balance, for unification, for them to bring things together. She is no longer looking to be in a partnership with this masculine. Too much is going wrong in her mind, okay? 3 of Cups energy with the 7 of Pentacles. The Lovers in reverse, okay? 3 of Cups. This man's going to find himself lost, stuck between 2 karmics. They're going to start costing him lots of money. There are babies involved in this, and neither of these women love him, okay? And they're just going to be draining him. Page of Pentacles in reverse, draining him for what little he does have. He's going to start to remember the things that you told him, okay? And he's going to start to become very impatient, wishing that he could get you back, wishing that you would accept him again. But you have moved on. Queen of Pentacles energy. You have moved on and withdrawn your energy. And what else could you do? This man settled, okay, for something that even he himself knew wasn't really offering much. But you have moved on. This man is going to be in a position now where it kind of happens slowly, but he's steadily kind of getting daggers thrown at him, okay? Because he made these bad decisions and he's not covered. Okay, he's not covered. He's made space for death to kind of just ride up and through his life. And I'm telling y'all, this death energy comes in the form of a woman, okay? She may even bring with her some type of infection. But this woman comes into his life and she is the undoing of him, okay? It may be seduction. It's going to be a plethora of things. And he's not really going to have anybody that he can talk to or tell this to. Okay, so he's kind of going to be hiding the fact that he got scalded by this woman, whether it was that she screwed his mind up, she broke his heart, she had a baby with him, now she's taking all his money, she may have brought him a sexually transmitted infection, or she may be doing all of those things, okay? But he really made a stupid decision allowing this particular feminine into his life. And she is going to be basically a blight, okay, and undoing. Now, keep in mind now, okay, the Most High offered him an out by saying, hey, get yourself on track. Get over here with this divine feminine. Change your life around. I'm pulling you out of darkness. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to stay where he could be weak. He wanted to stay where he could be coddled. He wanted to stay with someone that sees a version of him that doesn't really exist so that he can hide and continue to manipulate and continue to be problematic. Okay? For someone or everyone. Okay? And so he's paying for it because once you were removed, see, there was a slot present in this man's life for you. He didn't want it. Okay, so we see that those demonic forces gave him a counterfeit. This was a karmic energy that was just as powerful as you are, but in a dark way. And just as you would have blessed and healed his life, she was able to come in and destroy his life. She was able to introduce infection. She was able to introduce lies. She was able to introduce karmic children. She was able to start bleeding his finances, taking his value down even lower than it was before you got there. Okay, because when you came there, you were adding, you were trying to add to his life. I'm hearing via wisdom, and you were trying to give him a lot of care. Somebody was trying to really care for someone, making sure they had a meal, making sure they had the right words in their spirit. He couldn't deal with that. Okay, so he was given what he could deal with. Okay, and it was some low life nonsense. Okay, so the message to you in this. We see the Page of Wands with the Two of Cups and the Hangman in reverse. Had you moved forward in a relationship situation with this man is crippled spiritually. And he just could not have done anything for you that would have been beneficial. And you would have ended up in a nightmare narrative, Seven of Cups in reverse. You would have ended up in a nightmare narrative because he was not ready. Okay? He just is not ready. You know, he's allowed war energy to get into his life, Knight of Swords. He allowed that, okay? You, on the other hand, you walked away and you made no future plans with this man, and that was the right thing to do. He's allowed some real demonic shit into his life, okay? He really, by simply not taking the offering of God that came with you. Church bells ring when his judgment card comes through the building. Yeah, judgment in the reverse, okay? This man is now on the wrong side of God. He made a poor decision. Okay, God tried to save him from this moment. He didn't want to take that. Now he's going to catch the wrath of Goddess, Ace of Cups in reverse, being poured out upon his life. It's just the way it is. He don't have nobody to blame but himself. This man is going to be impaled by a lot of negative thoughts. Negative thoughts I'm hearing specifically by way of regrets. Because he's going to catch that God tried to reach out to him. Okay, it's going to be through maybe one of his parents is prophetic, and they're going to tell him that, you know, you had a chance to avoid a lot of this, son. Okay, but he didn't listen. So he's going to have to really kind of sit in an impaled state, in an injured state, in a heartbroken state, and really realize he messed up. He messed up. He did wrong, and he's going to have to pay the price for that. Okay. By way of kind of, we saw King of Swords is very mental. He's going to pay the price of that via mental energy. Okay, he's going to have to sit and think about what he's done versus what he was being called to do versus what he should have done. Okay, if you have enjoyed this divine feminine tarot tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T team are over here getting it in with these good old tarot messages, please do not forget that tonight we are dropping the Dark Feminine Smoke and Fire Reading membership. Also, we are, please keep in mind, if you got a little tea you want to share, go ahead, hit up that dftbox@gmail.com. And if you are looking for a personal reading, do not hesitate to hit me up, $44.44 at dftarottea@gmail.com. Always enjoy y'all, love y'all. You have no idea how much this community has given to me thus far. I love hanging out with y'all. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.